Okay, so before I get started I was planning on doing a video already about what's been happening to me, but I'm gonna not do that video right now because I was I have a person which is a subscriber. His name is Maison Pastel, and before I continue my story, my cancer stories or cancer diaries, whatever you want to call it, as far as what's been happening with me, I wanted to make this quick video because he left me a comment letting me know that his father is going through the same thing and he's going to be going under surgery tomorrow, which is Thursday. So I figured, you know what, we've been talking a little bit here and there, and I've been giving him some pointers as far as like, what to drink, things like that, for protein shakes and to try and get him ready. Everybody's case is different. I understand that. I'm just letting you guys know what I went through, and I'm so glad that I'm able to help some people out there, which is not the first person that I've helped out by people watching my videos, and that's good. That's what I want. I want people to get something out of this. Let me just tell you that I've said it before, and this is not anything that's fun to deal with right off the bat. And the people that know, what I get asked or what I get told a lot is, I understand, I know what you're going through, and I don't know if it's because out of sympathy or they just want to, make you feel good and stuff like that, and that's fine. But you know what, really and truly, until you really go through this, you actually have it yourself, you really don't know what we're going through. And that's why I'm making these videos, to help somebody else out. And the person that, or the people that are really going to know what's going on with you are the people that are going to be close to you, which people are going to be taking care of you. Maybe your daughter, your son, your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case may be. Those people that are close to you are going to see firsthand what you actually kind of go through with the chemo and maybe radiation and everything else. I can't speak on radiation because I haven't taken radiation. I didn't have to. But the chemo and the surgery and everything else, yeah. In my case, it's my girlfriend, Christina. She's been there with me 110%, 120%. You've heard me say that before. And, yeah, it's tiresome for her too. But again, she doesn't know exactly what I'm going through. And sometimes we get into a little depression, or sometimes I get into this little dark, twisted kind of, thing that I just don't want to be bothered with. And sometimes I'll snap at her. But it's part of the process. I mean no harm. I mean not to be getting, snapping at her like that. But it just happens, Okay, so anyway, getting back to this video here, I wanted to kind of touch up on some things for Mason and help him out. First thing is first is I'm going to tell you right off the bat, he's going to go into surgery tomorrow, and it might be, I don't know, mine was, I could think, about 6 to 8 hours long. And then of course, I'm not going to go through the prep and all that because that's pretty much a give me. But he's going to go under and they're going to operate on him, and everything's going to go good, and prayers for his father, and also I might just add right now that for you guys that are watching this, hey, we need to band together and give prayers out for Mason's dad, because it's just the right thing to do. We're all family here, and that's the way I see it. So, again, going along with this now is the one thing that I'm going to tell you, Mason, is once he comes out of surgery and he's able to wake up, what they're going to probably do is they're going to probably open up the blinds. There might be a clock in his room, and they're going to want him to get up out of bed. The reason for the blinds and the clock and all that in my case, is they open them up and everything because they want you to still stay awake. They don't want you to be in bed all the time, you know, sleeping all day, and then you're up at nighttime. So they open it up so you can still keep yourself orientated with daytime and nighttime. What I'm going to tell you is going to be very important right now. The bed is going to be his worst enemy. Worst enemy. The very first thing he needs to do is when he wakes up, he's going to be in pain and he's going to be drugged up and all that. And he's going to feel discomfort, you know, he's not going to be able to walk right. And it's going to hurt. I'm not going to lie, it's going to hurt. But if the pain is so strong, your doctor's going to come and see you, the nurse, they're going to be there seeing you all the time. Let them know. They're going to ask you on a scale from 1 to 10, whatever. Let them know what the pain is. You know, he needs to tell them that. They can control that. They can give you medicine to bring the pain down. In my case, mine was like about a 7, 8 from a 1 to 10. And the doctor brought it down to like a 2 or 3. But when I first got out of surgery, they woke me up. When I woke up or whatever, they got me up. They said, hey, let's get up and we need to start walking. Okay, fine. So I got up and everything, and I went around. You're gonna, he's probably going to walk around the nursing station, you know, maybe do 1 or 2 laps. He's going to be tired. He's going to be in pain. He's going to be sore. You know, all that stuff. He's gonna have all that. But he needs to push himself to go ahead and do that, because that's going to make him better. Your body needs to move. It's going to make him better. So do that. Make him walk around 1 or 2. He's going to get tired. He's not going to be able to do too much at the beginning. Go back and sit down in the recliner or a chair. They're probably going to have a recliner there. Do not go back into the bed at all. That's your worst enemy, I'm telling you right now. The only time you're going to get back into that bed is when you're done for the day and you're ready to go take a nap or go to sleep. The reason I said take a nap is because he's not going to be able to rest while he's in the hospital. He's going to have little short naps because the nurse is going to come around to check on you, check your vitals. People are going to come, you know, taking blood work and things like that. It's going to be pretty much different hours during the night. Of course, they're going to give him a sponge bath and stuff like that. And the main thing here is once he's up again, you know, 5 o'clock in the morning, whatever case may be, get up again and do it again. Walk, you know, 2 times. Take a break. Come back and sit down in the recliner. Watch TV. Eat. He's going to be able to order food. They're going to put him on a liquid diet at first, which is going to be, you know, just like just a liquid diet. And then they're going to move him up to maybe like a little softer diet, you know, like Jello. And of course, it's going to be different kind of Jello. It's not going to be like the Jello that we eat or nowadays, you know. It's going to be packed with vitamin supplements and, you know, things like that. So try to eat. Still try to drink. Stay hydrated. And the main thing is going to be to just sit in the recliner. Do not get in that bed at all until you're ready to go back to sleep. And that's it. Take a break. Go walk around again. And you're going to see that he's going to be able to do, you know, in the beginning maybe one lap around, 2 laps. As you progress and keep on doing it, it's going to be 3, you know, then 4. Take baby steps. Nobody's saying that you're in a race. This is his health. He knows what he can do, how much he can do. But he's got to push himself. It's not going to be easy. It's going to hurt. But again, like I told you, let the doctor work on the pain for him. Let the doctor know, and the doctor will prescribe some medication to bring the pain down. That's going to help him so he can get up and he can walk around. He's still going to feel discomfort. He's going to feel, you know, the surgery and all that. And just keep doing it. Keep doing it. I guarantee you, if he keeps on pushing himself to do that, to keep on moving and walking around. I was supposed to be in the hospital, I think 5 to maybe 7 days. I was out of the hospital in 3 days. And that's because as soon as I got out of surgery, they told me to get up and start walking. And I didn't want to do it. I was in pain and I was hurting. But I said, you know what? Mind over matter. You got to do it. If I want to get better, you got to do what they say. And I did. And I walked around maybe one time, came back and sat down, then go into the bed, left it alone. Took a break, watched TV, got up again, walked around again, came back, sat down. Took a break, went again, maybe 2 times this time. And I kept doing it and doing it. It got to the point where I would, first day, I did that, and then, of course, go to sleep, and of course, the vitals, they come in to check you and everything. And I had one of the nurses would tell me, she says, okay, I'm going to wake you up at 5 so we can get up and start walking. And of course, I was like, man, 5 o'clock, I'm like hardly getting any sleep because they just came to check my blood work at 3 a.m. Then they came at 4 o'clock to check my vitals and put more medicine in me. So you don't get no rest. So just be prepared for that. So the quicker he wants to get out of the hospital, the quicker he needs to do that. Move around, move your body. That's going to help you. Eat what you're supposed to eat. Drink, whatever you're supposed to do. You got to go to the bathroom. Try to be independent. Try to not have somebody help you, unless really, as he feels faint or things like that, Try to be, independent and do things on your own. That's going to help you a lot, and that's going to help the doctors and the staff see that you're doing all this and you're doing it on your own. And that's what they want to see. And so they're going to relay that back to the doctor, and they're going to let him know, hey, he's doing this and he's moving and he's just, it's going to, for me, it came to the point where it's like they were telling me, hey, you're doing good. You're moving on your own. We don't even have to tell you. We don't even have to check on you or anything like that because I was doing it on my own. And I had my doctor and then his assistant and other assistants, and they would come back and talk to me and tell him, and they would tell me, you're doing such a good job. You're just like, you're really knocking it out of the ballpark because what you're doing, and you're just like, you're making it happen. So that really helped me out a lot. So instead of me staying in the hospital 5 to 7 days, I was out in 3 days. I was ready to go. And another thing you got to consider is that when you get to go home, number one, you get to really rest. You're at your own place, your own home, which makes you feel more secure and comfortable. And you get to just rest more. One thing I would tell you is they're gonna want to see that you go to the bathroom, and that doesn't just mean number one. He's probably gonna have a catheter put in his you know what. Of course, they're gonna take that out. So in the beginning, he's gonna not even feel it that he's like urinating or whatever. He's not gonna feel any of that until they take it out. And then of course, he's gonna feel a little discomfort, but hey, he can. Don't worry. I was worried too when they actually pulled everything out and everything, but you know what? Hey, I look at it that I gotta do what I gotta do. So just let it happen and let it take its course. And so that's what happened to me. And of course, I ended up doing everything that I was supposed to. And I went home in 3 days. Now, when you get home, the one thing I'm going to probably tell you to do is you might want to get some pillows. In my case, I look for like a wedge kind of pillow, a slanted kind of pillow. Because now that he doesn't have a stomach or anything like that, he can't really sleep flat. He's going to have to kind of sleep like an incline a little bit. And but you can do that with pillows, just stack up the pillows and, do that. Another thing that he might need is he might need one of those, almost like a walker that you can put around the toilet. So when he goes to the bathroom and he grabs onto it so that he can sit down and pick himself back up. Unless someone's going to be there to help him, things like that. As far as him taking a shower, he'll be able to take a shower.
Motion detected at your front door.
He won't, sorry about that. He won't have to, take a bath or anything like that. He'll be able to take a shower. What they're going to tell him to do about his stitches and all that is they're going to tell him to just, in my case, they told me just to maybe like use some soap and let the soap just run down over the incision, right? Now, I didn't get no staples. They just stitched me up, and I guess they were Maybe I never saw no stitches or anything like that. I know what they use is a lot of that skin glue on me. I was caked under with skin glue. So what he said, my doctor told me, is just let the water run down, soapy water, and let it do its course, and that's it. Take a shower, come out, and when you come out, just tap it dry. Don't rub it, tap it dry. Make sure it's dry, let it get air a little bit, and then go on about your business, stuff like that. And then, let me see, just continue to do that. And then after that, of course, if you have a nutritionist, you're probably going to have one, because I still have one to this day that calls and checks up on me. And she's going to go little baby steps, of course, you're going to still be on the liquid diet. But then she's going to, they're going to let you know to start drinking, like, Boost, the protein shakes. I think the Boost, the one thing about the Boost is they have like different flavors. So that kind of tastes better than the other ones. Like, don't get me wrong, Ensure, and there's some other ones that I can't think of top of my head, but the Boost is the one that has a little bit different flavors, and it's going to be a little bit better, so you can tolerate different flavors for him if you can. And then of course, actually, they're going to try and tell you to start drinking like protein shakes and things like that. The one that I drink is Ensure, and again, it's going to be up to him. Chocolate, strawberry, peach, or things like that. Some of the things that that some of the Ensure or things that you drink like this, it might not go down right with him. He might feel a little nausea, or he might feel like, hey, it's kind of sweet, or I just can't take it. So kind of change it up for him. So in the beginning, if you want to, buy maybe one of each, maybe chocolate, peach, or strawberry or something, and let him taste them, let him get used to see what he likes. What else? Let me see. Just continue to maintain himself. The same thing goes at home. The bed's going to be your worst enemy. If he gets up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, get up, walk around the house, little things, here and there, walk around. Don't be trying to lift anything. Don't be trying to do anything like that. All you need to do, or what he needs to do, is just rest. But when he's up, get up and walk around, move around. Don't go back into the bed again. Same thing applies. Don't go back into the bed. Sit in the front, watch TV in a recliner or a comfortable chair. Blankets, put a pillow behind you to give you the support. Put a pillow on top to give you support. Whatever it takes for him to feel comfortable, let it happen. Just let it happen, and let him continue to keep on doing. You're there, Mason, for support. He's gonna go through some things where like I said, in the beginning, he's gonna be going through pain and everything. Make sure your job is gonna be. They're probably gonna give him some blood thinners that he's gonna be taking. They're gonna start him off at the hospital, and they're gonna prescribe him, probably. They did to me, blood thinners, which he's gonna take every 12 hours, I believe. So like one in the morning, and then whenever after 12 hours, depending on your schedule. So for you, Mason, if you're going to be helping him, taking care of him, all that medication that he's going to be taking at home, set everything up on your phone, schedule everything, the medication, and so on, and follow it. Let the phone guide you to let you know that, hey, it's time to take this medication, and give it to him. He's not going to be in any kind of position where he's going to be worried about, I got to take this, I have to do this. He's going to be just trying to rest and trying to get better. So, Mason, if you're going to be doing that job of helping him try and take care of him, then you're going to be a big part of him as far as him in the healing process. And you're going to see how you're going to be there for support, which he's going to need. He's going to need plenty of support, I'm telling you right now. So once he goes through all that, the blood thinner medication, Mason, make sure that you don't skip it. That's important. They don't want you to skip that. However long it's going to be for him taking it, make sure you don't skip it. Make sure he takes it. Everything else, the pain medication, maybe some stool softener, and some other things, you know, you can continue doing that. I don't think that's going to be too much of a big deal. But everything else, as far as the blood thinner, make sure he does that. And again, make sure that he moves around, walks around, and just continue doing that. And let him talk to his nutritionist. They're going to walk him through what he can eat and everything else. And of course, like I said, first it's going to be liquid diet, then it's going to be a little softer diet along with the protein shakes. The protein shake is going to really help him out because the protein shake is going to help him heal his body. And then of course, after you go through all that phase of everything else, then continue doing protein shakes, and you're going to move up to eating softer foods. Nutrition is going to let you know, like maybe chicken, maybe some fish, mashed potatoes, and of course no sugar intake. So everything's pretty much going to be like almost like a diet kind of plan. Pedialyte, electrolytes, Gatorade, like with no sugar. That's always going to be a good thing to have, to drink. And of course, let me see, what else am I missing? Just things like that, whatever he can eat. Peanut butter with crackers, maybe some graham crackers, animal crackers. Try to stay away from the bread. He's gonna be able to. They're gonna tell him he can eat some bread, but the bread, he's gonna find out that when you eat the bread, it's good. Of course, it expands. So he's probably gonna have to eat, like maybe they're gonna tell him to eat more meals, maybe 4 to 5 meals per day, and in between snacks, little snacks or something like that. They're gonna tell him to maybe eat maybe like a quarter of a cup of something, whether it be mashed potatoes and maybe some Jello or something, or not golf ball, but a tennis ball, half the size. So it's gonna be small portions in the beginning, and then he's gonna have to wait maybe like 30 minutes to 45 minutes before he can drink anything. So it's gonna be eat first, and you can take little sips of something. You're not gonna be able to like gulp things down anymore. So you eat a little bit, maybe take a sip of Gatorade, eat a little bit more, and maybe a little sip again. Just little sips, maybe a couple, and that's it. And then let your food go down, let your body do what it's supposed to do. And then maybe 30-40 minutes later, then you can start drinking a little bit more, and then again, you start the process after that. Maybe take little snacks, peanut butter, or maybe, a little bit of banana or something like that. And then again, start trying to eat again. It's the same process over again. So that's what it's going to go through until your body starts, being able to take more and more. And then after that, let me see, it's just healing, man. It's just going to be healing after that. Just continue the walking, continue staying active, and follow the doctor's orders, and just continue to do that. But I'm going to tell you, the main thing is keep that body moving whenever he can. That's the main thing. And intake of your protein shakes and things like that, really do it. There's going to be times where he's not going to want to do it, but you have to. Even if it's just little sips here and there, just do it. It's going to help you. The protein is going to help you heal, or help him heal his body. And this was all new to me too, but I followed what they told me to do, and it really went a long way, and it helped me heal faster. Now, I'm not out of the woods yet, I was just told, it's been 2 months since I've had my surgery, and I still feel like something here. I'm still a little sore. It's still not over. It's going to take some time to heal. But I don't know what else to tell you other than that. I hope that I've given you a lot of things to input, but I guarantee you, if you kind of follow those things that I just told you, he's going to do good, and he's going to heal a lot faster. And that's what we pray for, that you heal fast, and You know, so just continue doing that. And if I left anything out, I mean, shoot me a comment or something. Or if I forgot anything, I'll try and shoot a comment on there to keep in touch with you. And, you know, do that. Keep in touch. Let me know how he's doing. You know, there's going to be difficult times for him. It's coming. And he might break down sometimes and cry. I did that the other night here with my girlfriend. But this is because afterwards now with the chemo and everything else. And that's another thing too, is that once you get past this stage, and then maybe you start doing chemo again, or he starts doing chemo again, maybe radiation, I don't know. You have to start building your body up again, because you're going to lose some weight. And let me tell you, man, it's going to be difficult, it's going to be hard, but you got to, for me, in my case now, my body, I know my body was weaker and I couldn't eat too much because now I had the surgery and I had no stomach, so that chemo really just hit me. And I'm not going to go into detail now. Right now, this video is just to try and help you out right now with your dad. And hopefully, I didn't leave too much out. You know, like I said, hit me up, man. I'm here to help you. I want to help you. And that's what I want to do here with this, you know, my journey, you know, through my lens to help you guys out. If it helps anybody out, somebody going through this, man, I love it, because it feels good to help somebody else out, knowing what they're going through, because I've been through it, and they can see this and they can see my videos, and with that, instead of just going, you know, like blinded, you know, not knowing what to do and then doing what you're supposed to do, going to what the doctors tell you. At least now I can tell you, because I've been through it. And like I said, man, I'm really glad that it's helping somebody out. It's not the first person that has helped out. And with that being said, Mason, prayers for your dad, and everything is going to go good for him. Listen to what I told you here, and he's going to be doing good, man. I guarantee you, man. He's going to do good. I'm doing good right now, even though I've gone through some hiccups. Like I said, my video is going to come up after this sometime. My cancer diaries or cancer stories, whatever it is. But right now, Mason, I want to concentrate right now on your dad and let him know that things are going to be okay. Don't be scared. Tell him not to be scared. Leave it all up to the man and have mind over matter. That's all I got to say. And with that being said, Mason, I hope this helps you, man. And man, prayers for your dad, man. He's going to do good, man. I guarantee you. If you guys, anybody else wants to put a comment below, by all means, you guys know what to do. We got to sit together just like family. Pray for Mason's dad, and so on and so on. And man, I love this, man, because Mom, I know you watch my videos, so you know what? You want to step up to the plate right now? Pray for Mason's dad. I know you're going to do it because that's just the type of lady that you are. That's the type of mom that you are. And you're so into doing this kind of stuff. So, Mom, I'm gonna hold you up to this one. Pray for Mason's dad. With that being said, guys, you guys have a good day, and we'll see you in the next one. Sorry that I haven't put up a video, but you know what? I've been going through a lot of stuff, and that's coming around. So, you guys take care. Like, share, comment, and I'm glad that it's helping somebody out. And we'll see you in the next one.